So the next thing I want to talk about is the energetic shift and the energetic experience of what's happening right now at the time of this recording, which is on August the 5th. On August 8th, on 8/8, every year there is this energetic phenomenon that happens, and it's called the Lion's Gate. And the Lion's Gate is an energetic portal, which I'm going to share more about with you, that opens up during this time. It usually starts around the 26th of July and goes until about the 12th of August. It hits its peak, its highest peak on 8/8 every single year. And during this time, the veil, we'll call it, between our world that we interact with here in the 3D materialistic human world and the energetic world, all the unseen, behind the scene, everything that's yet to be made manifest, all of that is at a very thin point, which means during that time, it's a very ripe prime time to reach through that veil and pull into this world that which you desire. And because that veil is so thin between how things are and how they appear, then a lot can come to revelation as well. So this upswing in intensity of energy that increases during this time, ramps up during this time, it can impact you in a number of ways. One, you could find like a lot of flow and a lot of happening, a lot of like good stuff going on. I'm going to share more about the specifics of it. Or you could also experience it as headaches, illness kind of rising to the surface, because that energy is going to heighten or thin. It's going to heighten the sensation of anything that's untrue, not real. So anything that is unreal is going to start to be agitating. So if you're harboring some stuck energy in your body, it may start to heighten through various symptoms. Maybe you get sick, like a head cold. Maybe you start to develop a cough or feel something in your lungs. Maybe your neck, you wake up with like that soreness, that creak in your neck where you have a limited range of motion. Whatever it is that is untrue is going to start to ask for your attention. So while it is this upswing of energy and the veil is very thin and you can reach and pull into your world pretty much whatever your heart desires at this time, whatever you're brave enough, lion-esque alike enough to ask for into your life. A lot of untruths will also come to surface. So that can be some upheavals. It can be some adjustments. It can be some healing, some physical healing, right? So just know that if you kind of feel like, whoa, things are intense right now, or maybe you feel this on again, off again, kind of headache lingering in the back of your, or top of your head, this can all be symptoms of this Lion's Gate energy. So a couple years back, when I really got into working with this portal and understanding about it more and just really upping my awareness of its existence and finding out more about it, I came across this really great article on sagegoddess.com, and I kind of pulled out some of my favorite parts of that article, and I'm going to share it with you just so you can have a little bit more insight into what the Lion's Gate is and how it plays out and affects us. So again, the Lion's Gate opens every year around July 26th, and it activates a tremendous amount of star power energy. It reaches this peak around August on August 8th, 8/8, and stays open until about August 12th. Now, this means that during this time of what is happening cosmically, like out there in the universe, to cause this star alignment and what's happening out there, it means that during this time, Sirius, one of the stars in our solar system, it will rise and start to be visible above the eastern horizon just before sunrise and rising just before the sun. Okay. And Sirius is a star of legends, the Sage Goddess says, and it's known for bestowing wealth, honor, devotion, passion, and powerful creative talent. So you may, during this time, start to connect with what are your gifts. Like, pay attention. If there's something that you used to do all the time and for some reason you've gotten away from it, but you're feeling the urge to do it right now during this couple week period, or you just recently did it and we're like, wow, I'm pretty good at that. Recognize that. Pay attention to that. all of this is that thin veil. So you're better able to see the truth about who you are. And the truth about who you are is far more magnificent than anything you're scared to look at. I assure you. I assure you. That's why the stuff that you're scared to look at rubs and agitates, because it's not true. It's not the whole truth. Okay. So the Lion's Gate is a portal, and it's a portal for accelerated ascension and major shifts on all levels. You're always creating your reality, as we know and talk about a lot, but when the gate is open, everything moves faster and with intensified energy. So that's why you can feel stuff kind of get stirred up in the body. That intensified energy is going to play out in various different ways. And those that are energetically sensitive, and if you're drawn to this conversation, I assure you that you may feel it like even more. So the bottom line is that using the gateway will multiply your efforts and keep them burning until full fruition. So basically, all the energy of right now is to deliver that which you desire. I will add to this before I go on to tell you a little bit more about the Lion's Gate, that what you desire, in order for it to come to full fruition, it is going to need to be aligned with your wholeness. So that's why self-discovery is so helpful. So know that whatever does come through, if it doesn't look like what you desire, it's exactly what you need to meet within yourself in order to allow yourself to receive that which you truly desire. So the Lion's Gate is at its maximum power on the 8th day of the 8th month, activating the energetic power of 8-8. In numerology, 8 embodies balance and equalization in and across all realms. If you've ever done your numerology before, very simple thing, you can just add every digit of your entire birth date and then keep adding the numbers that come up. So like, say you add them all up and they come up to 35, and you add the 3 and the 5 together, it'll give you an 8. Whenever you get down to that single number, that's like your life path number. My life path number happens to be an 8, so I have a strong resonance with this number already. It brings shifts and changes that lead to harmony and alignment. 8 does. And when under the influence of 8, being willing to let go of things, tipping the scales out of balance, is key to success and peace. Far-reaching ideas, achievement, financial security, leadership, organization, and ambition are all expressions of the number 8 vibration. So if something's throwing off your balance, now is the time for it to shift off the scales, fall to the side, and allow your balance to be restored. The infinity symbol is an 8 on its side, representing limitless power and infinite immortality. It's a symbol that flows forever without end. It encompasses going in and out and continuous cycles within cycles. It holds the same shape as our DNA structure and stores codes that we can access, especially at times like the Lion's Gate opening. Now, Leo, the lion, if you follow astrology at all, the symbolism of Leo rules the heart and is filled with pride, sense of purpose, generosity, and an enduring passion for creating and expressing life in all forms. Stepping through the Lion's Gate is to awaken to the divinity within you and fully embody your whole self. Leo rules the heart, teaching us to lead from the heart, motivate from the heart, and live from the heart. Its ruling planet is the sun. Leo and the sun are both archetypes of self-importance and self-centeredness, but in perfect proportion with the rest of creation. To recognize and make yourself a priority in your life is absolutely in perfect proportion with the rest of creation. Thinking that you hold more value than other people and treating other people differently and yourself in a better way and others in a worse way, that is not in perfect proportion with the rest of creation. So when you look to self-importance, when you look to self-centeredness, make yourself the center of your universe, because when you are fully supported, everything else around you finds better balance as well. So that kind of self-centeredness, that kind of self-importance, that is in perfect proportion with the rest of creation. The sun it sustains life as we know it, and it is the ruling It's what governs Leo in astrology. So the sun influences Leo in this way. The sun sustains life as we know it, and it's the god of light who faithfully rises every morning, and it represents the spirit center in each of us. The Lionsgate beckons us to enter a new dimension of living where our brilliance and the brilliance of all other beings can arise, be seen, shared, and fully received. If we're open and dare to cross the threshold, the Lionsgate will pull us into divine alignment from which our true power can be assessed and used in all ways we were created to shine. This is how important you are. This is why you nurture, nourish, and take care of yourself. Because when you are at your fullest, you shine your brightest and you contribute to the whole in a more powerful, fulfilling way that not only fulfills those around you, but fulfills yourself. And if you're looking for fulfillment, if you're constantly searching for that more, that change, or that difference, this is the path to it. Fill yourself up from the inside out. The sun and Leo are naturally associated with the solar plexus chakra, the energy center that sits about 3 inches above your navel and is the seat of your personal power right here. If you make a little fist right at the bottom of your rib cage, between the bottom of your rib cage and your just above your belly button, that kind of fits with where I always see it. The Lionsgate opening is an invitation to accept and amplify your own power and use it in ever-expanding ways. A balanced solar plexus chakra manifests as self-confidence, healthy self-control, and willpower. It directly correlates to prosperity and the entire cycle of manifestation. If you've been struggling with finances, you can use this energy portal to guide your stream of thought in the direction of abundance and tap into the frequency and flow of money and resource. What is being said here is not just a desire to do so. In order to do that, if you want to direct your energy, change it to one of a path of more abundance. What that means is that you start to show up in your life, take steps, think thoughts that are in aligned with more abundance. If you go back into your life after saying, I want more abundance, and you continue to make plan B blueprints on how you're going to survive when everything goes wrong and what you want doesn't come to you, that is not aligning your energy with abundance. But you step back out into that world and you say, although I can't see it, although I've been let down many times before, I know I'm in desire of this abundance because this abundance desires me. And I don't know what lies ahead, but I'm going to step forward like that abundance is there waiting for me to find it. And I'm going to challenge myself to open up, turn over every rock along the way as I allow myself to receive this like never before. That's getting your energy aligned with it. So she continues to say, big solar plexus energy can trigger issues around authority and your purpose in life. And it's easy to become aggressive and bossy when this energetic center is overactive. Solar power can be like a punch to the stomach when unrestrained. And in the absence of kindness, so act, and in the absence of kindness, so act in and from love. So if you find yourself over the last week and the next week coming up, kind of feeling like you want to tell people what to do or being agitated and wanting to like kind of control those situations, know that that's this heightened Sun Leo energy that's happening right now could be influencing you, and you can just take a deep breath, center yourself again, and come from a place of love and kindness, right? Okay. So she closes out this article in saying, by now, you're probably getting the idea that the Lionsgate is a vortex of serious power and should be engaged with conscious, positive intent for the highest good of all involved. This is a portal for accelerated ascension and major shifts on all levels, allowing for faster and intensified manifestation. That means that as everything comes to you that it is necessary for you to have what you want, it can be more intense. A lot coming at once, a lot coming up. So relax into it. The Lion's Gate will amplify all of your efforts and keep your motivation and confidence burning until you bring them to fruition. And remember, there's no need to be afraid of your power or to play small when you're following your heart and higher guidance. The possibilities of this portal are truly infinite. I hope you found value in that. I know that I really love the way that she breaks it all down. And I hope you found the added insights that I added along the way useful. Allow the rest of this month, and especially this week, like if you're just go for it for 1 week. That doesn't mean take action making things happen. That means check in with yourself, allow the flow, and move forward as if what you want is on its way to you, because in actuality, it is. And every moment, you're getting closer to it as it appears in our realm on this timeline of cause and effect and before and after. But all along, you're always connected to it, which is why you want it to begin with, because it wants you. So challenge yourself, invite yourself, allow yourself to play during this next week and see what is possible for you. Okay, so I have the mermaids here. I already pre-pulled these cards. I centered my energy, thought about y'all, and pulled forth the messages that would help us to best take that action, move forward as if, align our energy with this Lion's Gate portal that's happening right now. And here is what came forth. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for receiving all of this from me today. Thank you for your commitment to yourself and to this path. Thank you for just being you. No one else can do it. It is your assignment, and the world is hungry for it. And now is the time to trust yourself, bring it forth. And I am honored to be a guide along the way. And I am honored to have your trust and your support. And I thank you for that. I thank you for that. You're amazing. Let me know how this was for you. Have an amazing Lion's Gate. Keep me posted on all that's happening. And if I can support you further, you know where to find me. All right. I love you so much. Until next time. Bye, y'all.